Hello and shalom. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's doing good. This is Yirmiyahu Weeps. I am going to be going over Yeshayahu, or Isaiah as he's known, 7 verse 14, chapter 7 verse 14. I am going to start at the beginning of the chapter to give the context, okay, and get what's going on. And I'm reading out of the Net Bible. You can find it online. It's out of the Net Bible. So I know there's probably some inaccuracy in their version, but I am not going through, except for the couple verses that are particularly relevant. I am not going to go through and correct anything that might be inaccurate. So you're welcome to do that if you'd like. I'm just going to start in verse 1 of chapter 7. During the reign or rule of Ahaz, son of Yotam, son of Uzziah, king of Yehuda, meaning Judah. And that's a place, okay? Judah, I think now it's known as Israel and Palestine, but it was at that time, it was known as the land of Yehuda or Judah. King of Yehuda, King Rezin of Syria, and King Pekah of Remaliah of Yisrael marched up to Jerusalem to do battle. Now that Yisrael is Israel, at that time there were two nations of Yisraelites. There was the tribe of, there was the kingdom of Yehuda or Judah that was composed of, if I get this right, I think the tribe of Yehuda or Judah and the tribe of Benjamin or Benjamin and half of the tribe of Levi or Levi. Okay, so that's one kingdom. Then another kingdom of the Israelites is the kingdom of what they would call the kingdom of Yisrael or Israel, which was the other, I think, 9.5 tribes. Okay, so the king of King Rezin of Syria and King Pekah, son of Remaliah of Yisrael or Israel, Syria and Israel march up to Yehuda. Okay, these two kings and their armies. I'm sure they're not just alone two kings marching up. That would be really stupid. I'm sure they have their armies with them, and that's what it means. So marched up to Jerusalem or Jerusalem to do battle, but they were unable to prevail against it. So these two kings marched up to the city. Okay, they march up to a city to do battle against it, but they're not able to conquer it. It was reported to the family of David, which is the family that's reigning in Yehuda or Judah, in Jerusalem, Okay, so King Ahaz is in that family of David. So it's reported to King Ahaz and his family. Syria has allied with Ephraim. Now that Ephraim is another name for Yisrael or Israel. I know lots of names and I have my own understandings of how I think they should pronounce that I'm using. So all these names, but Syria, the king of Syria, and the king of Yisrael are marching up to Jerusalem, to conquer it. And somebody's reporting to King Ahaz and his family, Syria has allied with Ephraim, meaning Yisrael or Israel. They and their people were emotionally shaken, just as the trees of the forest shake before the wind. So you see the trees shaking in the wind. That's how they were shaking. They were really scared. So Yihweh, the self-existent one, that's what Yihweh means, or he exists, told Yeshayahu or Isaiah, and I can't remember Yeshayahu. I think it means salvation is Yihweh. I think that's what his name means. Go out with your son, Jashub. Shir Yashub means a remnant will return. That's what his name means. And meet Ahaz at the end of the conduit of the upper pool, which is located on the road to the field where they wash and dry clothes. So there's a field where they wash and dry clothes, where they do their laundry, and there's this pool is located on the road to that field. Tell him, make sure you stay calm. Don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated by these two stubs of smoking logs, or by the raging anger of Rezin, Syria. You know, he's referring to Syria because the king of Syria is Rezin. And the son of Remaliah. Who's the son of Remaliah? The king of Yisrael, also called Ephraim. So he's saying, don't be afraid of these two kings. Syria has plotted with Ephraim and the son of Remaliah to bring about your demise. They say, let's attack Yehuda, terrorize it, and conquer it. Then we'll set up the son of Tabiel as its king. For this reason, the sovereign master, Yihweh, says, it will not take place. It will not happen. Because Syria's leader is Damascus, which is a city. And the leader of Damascus is Rezin, so the king of Syria. Within 65 years, Ephraim will no longer exist as a nation. So Ephraim, Israel, will no longer exist as a nation from 65 years from when Yihweh is speaking this. Ephraim's leader is Samaria, and Samaria's leader is the son of Remaliah. Okay, so the son of Remaliah is, let me go back and look really quick. King Pekah. So King Pekah, son of Remaliah. If your faith does not remain firm, and that word for faith is a word that means firm belief and trust demonstrated by action. Okay, so it's not just faith, I think it's true. It's firmly affixing yourself to something because you trust it. So it's the same kind of word that would be used for like a support for a house or a building. It's supporting the building because it's firmly trusting, okay? Slight problem with the analogy, but I think you get what I mean. Hopefully. If your faith does not remain firm, then you will not remain secure, okay? Or if you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not endure. That's another way of putting it. Yihweh again spoke to Ahaz. Ask for a confirming sign from Yihweh, your ultimate powerful authority. That's Elohim, and Elohim means powerful authorities or powerful authority. Either powerful authorities or very powerful authority, because Elohim is plural of either quantity or quality. And in the case of Yihweh, it's a plural of quality. He's the ultimate powerful authority. You can even ask for something miraculous. It says, well, make it as deep as the grave or make it high upwards. So as high as you like. Make it as deep as the grave, and you can't get deeper than the grave in a way because that's death, and you can't get deeper than death. There's nowhere else to go. Once you're dead, that's it. So you can make it as deep as the grave or make it as high as you like. But Ahaz responded, I don't want to ask. I don't want to put Yihweh to a test. Now he may have been asking that out of unbelief and saying, I don't trust you. I don't know. But Yihweh's not very, well, it doesn't seem like Yihweh's very happy with that, but that's just my perception. I'll just keep on reading. So Yeshayahu, or Isaiah, replied, pay attention, family of Dawid, listen up. Do you consider it too insignificant to try the patience of men? Is that why you're also trying the patience of my ultimate powerful authority, my Elohim? For this reason, the sovereign master himself will give you a confirming sign. Look, this young woman is pregnant, and she will give birth to a son. You, young woman, will name him Immanuel. Now, Immanuel means El is with us. So the ultimate powerful authority is with us. So his names, well, actually it says, you will call his name, and you, young woman, will call his name Immanuel. So that may have been like a name that he would get referred to. That may not have been his primary name, but it had to do with the character of what was going on. The character of her son would be a sign, basically saying, El is with us. We are not separated from El. He's with us. We can be reassured. We can be encouraged because El is with us. Because the ultimate powerful authority is with us. He will eat sour milk and honey when he knows enough to reject the bad and choose the good. Here is why this will be so. Before the boy knows enough to reject the bad and choose the good, The land of the two kings you dread will be laid waste. So that's the fulfillment of the sign. From Yeshayahu chapter 7, verse 14, the fulfillment of that sign is that the two kings that you fear will be laid waste, will be desolate, will be devastated. Okay? So we see in Yeshayahu Isaiah 7:14 that this young woman, it's a young woman, and she's pregnant. That's what it says. This young woman is pregnant, and she'll give birth to a son. And you, young woman, will name him Immanuel, meaning El is with us. We have reassurance because our ultimate powerful authority is with us. He's there to help us out. We can be encouraged. We can be uplifted. We can be reassured if there's trouble because El is with us. Then it says he will eat sour milk and honey when he knows to reject the bad and choose the good. Now, some people think that's reject evil and choose what's right. That's what the Net Bible has. But I think that it's probably saying, and I've read this other places too, that it's probably saying that the baby will be able to reject the bad and choose the good. The baby will reject the bad food and choose the good food. If you've ever seen a baby eat and they eat something that they don't like how it tastes, they make quite a face. They really don't like it. So before this happens with this baby, the two kings that Ahaz is afraid of, basically, are going to be defeated and their lands are going to be just devastated. And that's the fulfillment of the sign. The sign that's going to be given. The woman's going to name her child. El is with us. The ultimate powerful authority is with us. Well, she's going to call his name that. She's going to call his character that. She's going to say, this is my son, and El is with us. So, whether or not that's the son's actual name, now later I think that there's evidence that the son's name is actually, here, let me go there really quick. It could be that in the beginning of chapter 8, Yeshayahu, he's probably married to this prophetess, this Nebai, this spokeswoman for Yihweh, and they get it on, and she conceives and gives birth to a son, and Yihweh tells him, name him Maher Shalal Hashbaz. Maher Shalal Hashbaz, which means quick to the booty, speedy to the prey. Or quick is the booty, speedy is the prey. But quick to the plunder, fast to the prey. Okay? That could be the same one. I haven't looked at it to make sure. But I just know that the sign that he's given is that this woman's going to have a child. The child's name is, she's going to call his name, El is with us, the ultimate powerful authority is with us. And the sign is going to be that before the child knows to reject the bad and choose the good, probably referring to food, because how early do infants taste food and reject or enjoy it? Pretty soon. These two kings are going to be defeated, the two kings that you're scared of. So it's probably within, I mean, if she's already pregnant, it's less than 9 months. And then before the child knows to reject bad food and choose good food is probably within a year. So it's probably within a year, maybe 2, but probably just within a year that this is going to happen. So if it was a long time, if he was saying before the child has moral understanding, well, that could be quite a few years. So it wouldn't be an immediate sign. It would be, I'm going to give you this sign, but yeah, you're going to have to wait. It's going to be a while. Not going to be right away. So that's why I think that it's probably talking about the child being like an infant and knowing to reject the bad food and choose the good food. And that's when the sign is it's going to take place before that happens. These two kings that are threatening the city are going to be defeated. That's what I think Yeshayahu 7:14 is about. Now, if Yeshayahu or Isaiah 7:14 was used in Mattityahu or Matthew chapter 1, I think that is what it's saying is that the message is giving to Yosef or Joseph, the father of Yehoshua, and a testimony to that is saying that this young woman, so the wife of Yosef, is pregnant, and she's going to give birth to a son, and the son's name is going to the name is going to be called Immanuel, meaning El is with us. So the son is going to be evidence that El, the ultimate powerful authority, is with the people. So the pregnant young woman will give birth to a son, and that's going to be a sign. So I'm not convinced that it's, it might be because of that. It might be part of Mattityahu. For a while, I was thinking that was probably a forge, a fake, because it didn't fit. But I can see how it would fit because the young woman is pregnant. Miriam, the young woman, was pregnant, and she gave birth to a son, Yehoshua, whose name would be called, wouldn't actually be his name, but his name would be called, his character would be called, El is with us. So yeah, that's my take on Yeshayahu, Isaiah 7:14. I think I'm going to include a video in the description that I think will back me up a little bit on this from a Hebrew speaker, and feel free to comment, leave feedback if you like. You can watch my Impossibility of Virgin Birth video that is related, and also the origin of the Messiah, Yehoshua, that's also related, and Mattityahu Chapter 1, where I go into some details on this. So all of those videos are related to this, but that's my understanding of Yeshayahu or Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to leave feedback, comments, whatever you like. And I hope you have a very good day, night, evening, morning, whenever you watch this. A very good life. Shalom, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, dos vidania, adios, slán, ni hao, sabaydi, sayonara, bye.